Hello, I'm Jason, and welcome to Tiny Daily Kick. And this daily kick has been suggested by a follower, Yrma. Thank you, Yrma. Have you ever looked at someone who seems so confident, like they glide into the room, say 2 words, and everyone listens, while you're standing there still wondering if you've got spinach stuck in your teeth? Confidence, it can look effortless from the outside, but here's the truth. It's not magic, it's built. So today's kick is building self-confidence, trusting yourself step by step. So why do many of us struggle with that? Well, often it's because of the stories we've collected over time. Maybe someone told you as a kid, don't speak up unless you're spoken to. Maybe you compared yourself endlessly at school and always felt like you came up short. Or maybe you made one mistake years ago and your brain decided to hang on to that memory like a sticky note that never comes off the fridge. Bit by bit, those small cuts to our self-belief, well, they pile up. And suddenly confidence feels like something other people got that recipe for, but you missed out. You watch others speak easily or make these bold choices and you think, that's just not me. But here's the truth. It isn't a permanent condition. Lack of confidence isn't a life sentence. It's not etched in stone. It's simply a habit of thought, and habits can be retrained. Think about where this shows up in your life. Maybe it's at work. Maybe you've got a good idea in a meeting, but you swallow it because you're worried that it might sound silly, or in friendships where you don't really say how you feel because you don't want to rock the boat. Even in small moments like ordering a coffee, you might mumble your order and hope the barista got it right. These might seem like little things, but each time you shrink back, you teach your mind, my voice doesn't matter. And each time you speak up, even in small ways, you teach the opposite. Confidence isn't about erasing fear. If you wait until you never feel nervous, you'll be waiting forever. Real confidence is about acting with the nerves still there. It's built every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you take a step while your knees are shaking, every time you use your voice even when it trembles. But do that often enough and something shifts. You begin to trust yourself. And that trust, that's where confidence is born. Now, let's get practical. One of the fastest ways to boost self-confidence, especially when it comes to speaking, is to literally wake up your mouth. See, if your lips, tongue, and jaw are tight, and your words, they seem to stumble out, but loosen them up and suddenly you sound clearer, stronger, more certain. So I want to share with you a fun exercise. So I'm going to pick 2 consonants. One is P and one is D. And this is what we do, and we over-exaggerate these consonants. So first one, P, 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 D, 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 P. And we say it again, P, 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 D, 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 P. And we get faster and faster at that and really overpronounce that. Or we can pick another consonant. We can pick T and B. T, 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 B, 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 T. T, 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 B, 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 T. I know this sounds ridiculous, right? But trust me, this silly drill does wonders. Because when your mouth loosens up, your words come out smoother, and when your words flow, you feel more confident. Now, add one more layer before you speak. Stand or sit tall, shoulders back, chest open. Take one steady breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And that posture alone sends a signal to the brain, I am safe, I can handle this. And combine that with the consonant drill, and you're already stacking the deck in your favor. So here's your challenge for today. Practice this. for just 1 minute before an important meeting, a phone call, or before you talk to yourself even in the mirror, and notice how you sound and feel afterwards. And don't stop there. Choose one more small promise that you can keep to yourself today. Maybe it's finishing a task you've been avoiding, maybe reaching out to someone you've been meaning to call. Just keep it. Each time you do, you're teaching your mind, I can rely on me. You know, I'll give you an example. There was an important business call that I kept putting off, a phone call, because I wasn't sure how it would go, and my inner critic was already rehearsing every way it could go wrong. But before I dialed the number, I did a quick warm-up, over and over. I took a steady rhythm, I took a steady breath and straightened my posture, and you know what? My voice came out different, and instead of hesitating, I sounded grounded, I didn't mumble, and because I sounded more confident, the conversation just flowed easily. It reminded me that the smallest actions, just 60 seconds of warming up, can completely shift how we show up. Confidence isn't about being fearless, it's about showing up. Shaky knees, shaky voice and all, and choosing to trust yourself. And every time you do, you're rewriting the story of who you are. Until next time, I'm Jason Stevenson. Imagine boldly, then go out and live it.